Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Subaru in Ewing, New Jersey to check out a brand new 2023 Subaru Impreza Sport. This is the 5-door hatchback. We've already seen the premium trim. Now we're almost all the way up to the top, the sport trim. This is a very highly competitive segment of the market, the subcompact hatchback. We have heavy competition from Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, and Mazda 3. So let's see what this brings to the table, and let's dig in. Front end of this Impreza in ice silver metallic. We have standard headlights, standard turn signals, daytime running lights. We also have fog lamps, flat black on the grille, Subaru badge in the middle. Looking pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, wheel and tire setup on this Impreza Sport. We have an 18-inch wheel, gloss black or gunmetal gray, kind of in between, charcoal gray with silver highlights, standard brake and rotor package, all season tires. We have 225 on the width, a 40 series sidewall, 18s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. All right, full side profile on this Impreza. I do like the color, this ice silver metallic, especially the way it plays off the silver on the wheels with that dark gunmetal gray or gloss black. It looking good. There's no chrome on the window surrounds, so I think that looks good. So overall, the Impreza is a pretty sharp looking 5-door hatch. Let me know what you think in the comments. As we move on in closer, we are color matched on the side view mirror, LED turn signals. We are color matched on the front and rear door handle. The fuel filler is on the right side of the car. Up top, we are color matched with the shark fin antenna, and we do have a standard style sunroof. This vehicle is equipped with what they call option package 23 for $2,470. That includes your power moonroof, your blind spot detection with your cross traffic alert, the Subaru Starlink 8-inch infotainment system, the upgraded Herman Cardinal speaker system, and a 6-way power driver's seat. And this is also equipped with the LED map and dome lights for an additional $110. All right, here we go with the rear end of this Impreza Sport with the tailgate and the hatchback LED taillight, standard turn signals, Subaru badge in the middle, Subaru all-wheel drive on the left of the tailgate, Impreza Sport on the right, flat black on the bottom of the bumper, nice and smooth, very, very nice. And we have a tailpipe tucked up underneath the right side of the vehicle. All right, we are under the hood of this Subaru Impreza Sport for 2023 and the power plant. Well, this vehicle has a 2-liter naturally aspirated flat 4 engine mated to a CVT transmission, 152 horsepower, 145 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 27 in the city, 35 on the highway, 30 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Also, the Impreza does come in the sport trim with an option for a 5-speed manual rather than the CVT. If you choose the CVT transmission like this car has, it's an extra $1,100 added to the price of the car. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Before we get into the interior on this 2023 Impreza Sport, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this vehicle cost? Well, MSRP, the way this one is optioned, including that option package 23 that I mentioned earlier, you're looking at a total MSRP of $28,827. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, we have a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator, all aluminum finish. Thank you, Subaru. We have a sport trim and we got the proper finish on the pedals. That's a good job. We have the all-season floor mats in this Impreza. Our fuel filler release is right here on the floor. Like I mentioned earlier in the options, when you go with option package 23, you do get the 6-way power seats for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger, Seats, we have this cloth material, and it's a two-tone deal, which I like. Actually, a tri-tone deal. We have black with the red stitching, then some silver with the red stitching, and then a red insert. Really, really nice. Nice bolstering, feels good. And I like the two-tone color. Gives it a more sporty feel on the inside. Let me know what you guys think. Door panel action, we have soft touch up top. We have this carbon fiber design around the chrome door handle, flat black on the switchgear. Armrest is nice and soft on the door with the stitching. It's a nice looking armrest, and this vehicle does have the upgraded Herman Kardon sound system. To the dash, again, more soft touch with the red stitching, more of this carbon fiber effect here to break it all up, and then a nice large glove box. All right, here is the center stack, and we start up top with the secondary panel up here, which is going to give you your range to tank, outside temperature, average miles per gallon, that sort of thing. Can also bring up other information on this top panel on the steering wheel by using the info button, where you can walk through date and different modes where the car is as far as being flat, different types of gauges that you may want to come up, your XM, Sirius XM. So there are other options for this top screen as well, which is a nice touch. As you move down, you have your 8-inch Subaru Starlink infotainment system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This does not have the built-in nav. You have to get the nav through your phone. But you have your Wi-Fi hotspot. You can set up your phone. You can set up your Bluetooth for your music. And of course, like I said, you have the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. Here are the hard controls for the infotainment system. But it is a touch screen if you do want to use the screen. And you can use the hard controls if you don't want to use the screen. So that's a nice touch. It is integrated in the dash, which I like, rather than just stuck on. And we have 2 heat and air vents on either side. As we move down, you have your 4-way hazard lights. We have our standard heat and air, no climate control. As we move down further, as you can see, we have an aux jack, 2 USB-As, and a 12-volt. Nice storage area inside. As we move further down, here is the gear shift, nice gator with the stitching. That's going to take you through the simulated gears of the CVT. Manual emergency brake, which is nice. 2-stage heated seats. 2-stage heated seats for the driver and front passenger. 2 cup holders. Here is your Subaru key fob right here, where you have lock. The Subaru emblem is unlock. And then we have pop the tailgate and the panic button. Nice weight. And then as we move into our center console, again, we have that nice material soft touch with the red stitching to tie it all in. And then we open it up. And as we look inside, we have 2 more USBs and a 12-volt. Backup camera action. We'll put it into reverse. Nice large screen, nice clear backup camera with trajectory. Nice job. Subaru steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel with the red stitching, which is nice. Subaru badge in the middle, some nice brushed aluminum around the trim area, flat black on the switch gear. We have our cruise control right down in here. We have telephone voice commands up top with our volume controls. On the right side, we have our adaptive cruise control and safety suite controls, as well as our S and I drive. We have paddles, where you can also go up and down the gears of the CVT. On the left, we have our headlights. On the right, both windshield wipers front and back. Down below on the dash, we can brighten and dim the dash. We have traction control off, safe exit on or off. And as we move in closer to the dash, we have that analog digital combo where you have analog gauges for your speedometer and tachometer, and then a small 4-inch display in the center, which is going to take you through other information that you may want on here. That full Subaru Starlink, excuse me, it's not Starlink, full Subaru EyeSight suite of technology in here when you go CVT. From my research, if you go 5-speed manual, you don't get the eyesight technology, which seems odd to me. If you do have an Impreza with a 5-speed, let me know if that is the case, but that is what my research showed when I looked up the article and the review that Car and Driver did on this car a while back. Overhead console action. This car is equipped with the sunroof and the LED interior lighting. To get the lights to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button has to be all the way to the left on door. And when you open up the door, the lights will come on. Close the door, the lights will dim out. Here are our two settings for the sunroof. The actual shade you have to move back with your hand. That's manual. Then you can either tilt it or you can hit the button, hold it in for a second, and you get your one touch back, and then you push it in, hold it for a second, and then it'll close, one touch close, and then you can close the shade with your hands. Sun visor, vanity. It doesn't slide, but we have an extension to block out that side sun for you, so that's a nice touch. Back seat action in the Impreza. We'll climb right in here. I have the seat set for my driving position. Plenty of room for my knees, plenty of room for my head at 5'11", good shoulder width room, nice consistency of design front to back with the materials and the color theme as well. So that is nice. The stitching even comes through the back of the front seat, which is cool. We have no seat pocket behind the driver, but we do have a seat pocket behind the front passenger. As we come to the back seats, again, that nice consistency design, same materials, same style, same look in the back as well. So thank you, Subaru, for not cheaping out in the back with the design. And then on the back of the center console, there is no action back here. So the heat and air vents, I can't see any. They're probably on the floor that I can't see them. But there's no USBs back here. There's two in here. So the idea is the rear seat passengers will use the USBs that are inside the center console. But the thing I really don't like is that there is no center armrest at all. I don't care what the price point is on the car, whether it's an entry-level model or not. You should have a center armrest. It doesn't cost much to put them in. Come on, give me a break. So basically, if you're in the back and you want to use cup holders, you got to use the cup holders that are embedded into each back door. But overall, it's a comfortable place to be here in the back of this Impreza 5-door hatch. All right, we're at the back of the car. To open the tailgate, pop it from the key fob, or you can come right into the back, and underneath that Subaru badge, you just got a little button. You push it in, lift up, no electric assist. Nice area in the back for storage in this little Impreza. Here are the carpeted floor mats that have sport sewn into them, actually embroidered into them, which is nice. Got the wheel lock set, so that's a nice touch. We have lighting here in the back, non-LED, but you got some lighting in the back area. You got some tie downs and hooks in the back. If you need to secure anything, you have your security shade right here, which is a nice touch. You open this up underneath and you have tools and a spare. So thank you, Subaru, for that spare. And now to put down the rear seats, it's really simple in these little Imprezas. You just reach in, lift up this button, and push forward. And down it'll go. And now you got plenty of room for larger items, so there's a really good use of space in the back of the Impreza. And if you need items that are taller, this can be removed and stored away. So then you'll be able to use the full height of the vehicle below and above that where that security shade is. Nice job, Subaru. All right, here is the window sticker. Finally, a great view of a window sticker of this 2023 Subaru Impreza Sport. So feel free to pause the video, zoom in, see everything that is optioned into this vehicle, including the dealer accessories, which brings your total MSRP up to $28,980. And let me know what you think about these dealer added accessories. I'm seeing less markups and more dealer added accessories to these cars as more stock arrives at dealerships. I'm not a big fan of these dealer added accessories adding to the MSRP. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. All right, we are in this Impreza Sport. Looking to get some action going here. Unfortunately, they left me with like no go-go juice in this car, which is too bad, because I don't want to run out of gas on this drive. But it's a nice riding car, well damped, very comfortable. It's put together well. You don't hear any creaks or any weird noises. Plenty of visibility out the front, side, and rear. I got that eyesight technology working for me with the blind spot, cross traffic alert, all that jazz. Looking good, feeling good. So overall, nice package. And I'm just trying to look to see when it comes up how many miles I have before to the rest of this tank, and I'm not getting any readings at all, which leads me to believe there's like no gas in here at all. Dealers need to PDI their cars better, let's just put it that way, because this car should have enough mileage for test drives, and it does not. So we're gonna have to make a quick turn here and start heading back to the dealership, because I do not want to run out of gas in this car out here on the road. But it's a nice feel, it's a nice drive, feels good. The sport trim, I like the interior, I like the seats. You get some technology in here. You do not get a wireless charging pad, if I failed to mention that, but you do get some USBs. You get your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can plug in, play around with that, enjoy your music or your directions through your phone. You get the sunroof package, which isn't cheap, because that brings in the bigger screen, or else you get the 6.5-inch screen. It also brings in your upgraded Herman Kardon sound system, if that's important to you, but it's not a cheap package, without a doubt. You have your S and your I drive, so you can go for a sportier drive or a more comfortable drive. Right now I have it in I because I'm trying to save gas so I can get myself back to the dealership. But it drives very much like the other Impreza Premium that we saw. It's very, very nice. But the question is, for all of you guys, has Subaru done enough with this Impreza Sport to compete with the heavy hitters in the segment? Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, Mazda 3. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about that. Unfortunately, you know, we're going to be trying to get those other cars on the channel. I'm working on that, but I wanted to get in this Impreza Sport, just see what it brought to the table, because once you get done with the accessories, you're looking at an MSRP of $29,000 just about, which is a lot of money for a Subaru Impreza, even though you do get the all-wheel drive, which is always a nice bit. 29 G's is a lot of money for a Subaru Impreza, considering the engine with the 2-liter boxer and the 152 horsepower, where the other players in the segment can bring a little bit more horsepower. So, but of course not all-wheel drive. So you got the trade-off. So let me know how you would go. Let me know what you think about the Impreza. I want to thank Ciocca Subaru in Ewing, especially Herman, for allowing the channel access to this Impreza Sport for review today. I would like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.